Hello everyone. Let us understand the interaction of radiation with matter. So today's topic, interaction of radiation with matter, which is the part of laser. Next topic, interaction of radiation with matter. Okay, this is very important topic for understanding the science in what science involved in case of laser, what things happens inside the laser source. So there is a interaction of external some radiation with matter. Matter can be atoms, molecules. So let us understand what is this topic. So this can be explained with the help of three main topics, which is the different types of process in case of laser. First one is absorption process. Absorption process. So what is absorption process? We say there are two energy levels. Let us understand. This is E1, ground state energy level, and this is E2, excited state energy level. In the beginning, atoms are present in the ground state. Let us say this is one atom which is present in the ground state. Okay, so this is the atom. And what happens on this atom? Some external photon having energy h nu will incident on this atom. This atom will be then excited to the higher energy level. So we say it will go and or it will start making transition in the upward direction at E2 energy level, which is known as excited state energy level. So this is it starts making transition after absorbing some external photon energy h nu by this atom. Then the atom will come after some time in the excited state. So you can understand this is the atom which was there in the ground state. Here it has come to the excited state. So E1 and E2. So these are the, we say that this is the figure, we can say A. This is known as before transition. Okay, before. And figure B, we say it is during transition. What happens during? And figure C is after transition. Okay, after. So I will write the complete name. Before transition, atom was there in the ground state. During transition, so atom is in the ground state and it is trying to go into the excited state. During transition, this is the situation. Okay, and this is after transition. So after transition, atom will come to the excited state. What is the meaning of this? This also we can understand from the mathematical point of view. Let us consider atoms which are present in the ground state. Denote it by A is the atom, and once it has come to the excited state, and this atom becomes what? A star. We say A star. So again this is atom only. Okay, but once it has come to the excited state, it is denoted by A star. So we'll write one mathematical equation. Atom which was there in the ground state is A. It absorbs some amount of external photon energy, and then it is making transition to the excited state. So atom becomes A star. So this can be given as equation number 1. So what is the meaning of absorption process? So a photon which are present in the ground state, it absorbs some photon external energy and it makes transition to the excited state. This is known as absorption process. Okay, now we'll move to the second one, spontaneous emission process. Spontaneous emission process. Emission process. Okay, so what is this, which is taking very important in case of laser beam? Ordinary light is spontaneous process. So we say, again I will draw the similar type of diagram. Atom which is there in the excited state will continue the absorption process. Last diagram, the atom was there in the excited state E2. After some time, what will happen? The atom will complete their lifetime and will make transition to the ground state. Okay, and then after some time, atom come to the ground state. So sorry, this should not be. So atom will come to the ground state here with the emission of radiation. So that is external photon. Photons are emitted. So this is we can say the spontaneous emission of the photon. So final diagram is this. Okay. So this is, I will give the name here, figure A again. This is before transition, and figure B we say during transition, and figure C after transition. Okay, clear? So atom which are there in the excited state, it is denoted by A star, and H nu photons are emitted, and atom will come to the ground state, becomes A. So what mathematical equations can be written for this purpose? A star will be completing their lifetime in the excited state, comes to the ground state, so it becomes A with, and it will release an energy in the form of photons whose energy is h nu. So this is the equation number 2. So this emission of photon known as spontaneous emission of photon. Okay, I think you have understood second process also. Now we'll move to the third process known as stimulated emission of photon. Okay, so what is third process known as